difference? Mail merge.
You
So
sound like John Ralphio.
yes, yeah, she's the best. Exactly. Yeah. So Meg's here. I want to teach you. This is kind of like the very beginning stages of email. This is like the free and the simple, totally free, totally simple way that I know how to use it, and is using it with Google. So the only prerequisite here is that you have a Google account. We're learning mail merge. So why would you want to know mail merge? Mail merge is how you send a bunch of emails to a whole bunch of different people, and you can change the names and different variables, and you just send it all with once. So you just send one email to a bunch of people. That's mail merge's thing. And where you would be when you want to do that and do it this way is when you're just like starting off and you want to do like the free, and you want to do, something simple and free just to get started, just kind of to start building your email list. Like, emails are important. And so this is how to kind of just get started. Mainly going through your personal contacts, making a simple email, mail merging, and then sending it out to them to get started with your email list. And maybe that'll come clear as we go. But this is how you do it with Google. I sent you Google already has their instructions. So that's already kind of simple. I guess I'll link this down below, but create a mail merge using Gmail and Google Sheets. So it's going to pull up, it's going to use Google Sheets to help you make the mail merge with Gmail. Trust me, this is the easiest way to do it. They do have these instructions. The first place to start is copying their special Google Sheet here in step 1. And so we'll just do this in real time. Make a copy of Google Gmail. Spinny wheel death. All right. This is what you'll be greeted with. And it is downloading. This is like just some samples. You got first name, last name, recipient, description, discount code, discount amount, email sent. And so that's the top line going across. That's like the names of the columns. And that's important because the script that's going to make the mail merge it sees those as distinct things. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and just change the copy of this. I think this is already simple, right? Like, Megs, you get this? You have
I'm doing it.
You have the names, and then you have like the emails of the recipients. And so you can basically just populate this with your Google contacts, identify the people that are interested and maybe interested in the emails that you want to send or what you want to send people to, and put their emails in here and put their first name, last name. If you want, those things are like, you don't totally need them. I'm actually going to get rid of this description, discount amount, discount code. That stuff doesn't matter. What actually matters is the recipient, I think first name, maybe last name, and then email sent. Okay. So say you're going to populate that with emails. Now, how do you send the email that you want to send out? Well, you go back over to Gmail. In Gmail, you're going to create a draft email, right? So you hit the...
I have a question.
Yes.
Also.
Please.
If I may. So are you like just typing in all of your contacts? Like, what if you have a large list and that feels really difficult? Is there...
I'm sure there's an easy way to do it.
I only have 2 emails so far, so I'm okay. But
this is definitely starting at the beginning, 0 to 1, and so I think this answer is really good for when you're just starting and you only have a few emails. If you already have a bunch of emails, then you probably like are already in the game, and I would just suggest getting MailChimp and finding a way to import your contacts from one place into MailChimp. And like MailChimp is definitely the advanced thing. MailChimp is definitely where you will go eventually, but this is just getting started.
Okay, very cool.
So I don't have an answer for that, but it's maybe not in the realm of this. So
that's helpful.
How does the Gmail sheet, Google Sheet, is going to house the recipients, the emails, and also have like special things like their name in it. How does it know what email to send? Well, in Gmail, you create a draft. So you compose a new email, you leave the recipient blank, you add your subject line, and then you write your email. These little funny brackets, these like squiggly line, first name, squiggly line. That's how you can insert people's special names or like specific names, the variables. And so that first name corresponds with the first name column. So Sherlock and Jane will get their own email. It'll be like, "Hey, Sherlock," by Ben Brown, or "Hello, Sherlock," or "Hello, Jane." And so those get inserted in. If you wanted to, you could put in like curly bracket, documentation or description or personal message. I try to do that, but I think first name is good enough, or not even. You don't have to. The recipient here, recipients is also one of those variables. So recipient is like specially going to be sent into that little field. And so that's how it sends it out. Anyways, you create your draft email, and this is going to be the email that gets copied, and special things will be put into it and then sent out to all the right people. The way that you tell Google Sheet which draft you want to use is you copy the subject line of your email draft or Gmail draft. You go back to the Gmail sheet, and on this Gmail sheet, it has this special, I forget what option, the special option menu called Mail Merge. That's unique to this Google Sheet. It's a part of the script. When you click on that, you can hit Send Emails when you're ready. Oh, and then you got to like authorize it. This will have to be a pause, I betcha. You do need to authorize it because it's like Google wants you to be safe, which is good. This is officially Google stuff, but it is like, oh, hey, app requests access to sensitive information. You do have to hit advanced here. Go to Gmail Sheets Mail Merger. It's unsafe. That's totally cool. Don't worry about it. Authorization successful. I'm glad I did that because that could have been a big barrier. You have the subject line of your draft email copied, mail merge option, send emails, and now it runs this thing and it tells you copy paste your subject line of your Gmail draft message you'd like to mail merge with. Boom. And I think we can just go ahead and do it. So my subject line has a hey, and then I just put in the person's name and then my name. I'm just going for a thing. It should send the email, and it'll have a little confirmation email here.
Wow.
Yeah. I guess one note, if you are sending this out and like building on it and doing multiples, this could be really useful. Whenever these email sent field is full, it's not going to send an email, even if you do the whole mail merge and send and all that stuff. So I've been able to send multiple different emails to the same Google Sheet, and it isn't sending it out to everybody unless I clear out that email sent field. So That's a little nice.
I wonder how many emails Sherlock gets from this.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Whole process.
Jane, yeah, I wonder if you could see it.
Sherlock and Jane get a lot of emails, I bet.
So that's it. That's
awesome.
Musician learns. Mail merge. Yeah. I do have some recommendations. Let me first, like, this is my very minimal email. So I was trying to use the principle of like 3 lines and 1 link. And this is an improvement over my old email. Not quite that one. This was my old email, where I had, like, I'll just scroll down. So I used the same technique. I mail merged, but before that I like created a special nice looking email using like a email maker. Like MailChimp would have some email maker. I was using Squarespace, and then I just like copied and pasted it into the body, and it's like professional, and it's got images, and it got links, and it's got like background colors, but it was just too much, and I didn't really get great response. And I even had like, individuals' names and an individual message, and it was okay. The response wasn't that great. I just don't think that this is a good initial email when you're like trying to ask people to join your email list. But I found that this was actually quite effective. Just like 3 lines and 1 link. And yeah, the other recommendation is you need to have a place to like send the person, and in this email, what I'm sending. So now you know how to mail merge, but this is what I was using this for. It was to get the first people on the email list. And so the link that I'm sending them to is the place where they can sign up for my email list. And so if you're on home, if musicians are on home, like Megs, you on your webpage at the bottom has this like give your email to Megs. And so you would want to send people to this site, to homebase.com/Megs, and then tell them, kind of like I did. Let's see. If you'd like to learn more about what we're doing together, may I invite you to enter your email on this page. And that is a way for that to work for musicians. If you're not on home, you can, if you have a website, you should set up a form where people can enter their emails. And I think that's kind of the best kind of classy way to do it. Otherwise you can enter it by hand if you get verbal confirmation that you can do that. Another, and my last recommendation will be to take this address, the one link that you're going to send, and to make a bit.ly link. So this is maybe getting a little bit more serious, but at bit.ly.com, you can freely make a URL shortener, and you can enter your URL. It will create a brand new URL, and you can adjust it. Email list, email. And now with that link, you'd copy that link, and it should be this one. Copy that link and make that your one link. And what that's going to do is bit.ly will like count like a bouncer the number of people who click on that link, and that'll help you know how effective, like who you're sending it to, like how many people are clicking on it, like how many emails you had to send, and that's just good information. And that does it. Megs, you now know how to mail merge. And heard all my other stuff too.
Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you.
Good. All right. That's it. Learned something else today.
Cool.
Bye.